Hi Rog, Finn here with my consort uniform. Just a quick few words to say how I met you and the years we were together, a long time. We first met in about 1969. I worked in Woolworths, you were working for Unilever, Birdseye, trainee manager, doing very well. And you called into the Woolworths store in Dalston and said, "Hi, I'm Rog." And I've known you as Rog ever since. And I joined your company probably about 6 or 8 months later and worked with you for about probably 6 to 7 years within Birdseye, and they were wonderful times. We had friends like Ken Lewis, Phil Mortar, Clive Arnold, Clive Much, Roger Godbold, Frankie Chris, Anthea, Vi Hart, sat in the back of my car with no top on once. Glynis, another one, did the same. Francis, and many more wonderful colleagues, friends of yours, and they became good friends of mine. And I wish we could see them all today. Anyway, that had to finish, and you went your way and I went mine. I went to Johnson's and ended up running 12 freezer centres for 7 years, and you started Glitter Freeze, not with Gary, but you did start Glitter Freeze with dear old Ted, which was part of DWF in the very early days. And eventually, because of the period of time, I think it might have been the early 70s when all the markets were going ape shit and there was petrol strikes and all sorts of things, you left Ted on his own and went on to do your own thing. You kept in touch with me for the next 4 to 5 years, and then one day you phoned me and said to meet you at a tea rooms in Westerham. You told me of the new love in your life, Sally, and you introduced me to a young lad called Paul. Christ. Anyway, I'm glad to say you succeeded there, Rog. Well done, mate. Over the years, we spoke quite a bit. I made a few notes. I'm not a very good actor. Over the years, we spoke quite a bit. Then one day, you came to see me in my off license, which I was now running in Rochester, and told me about your new venture, Consort Frozen Foods, one of 33 concessionaires which Walls wanted to run their business for them. And it wasn't long, Rog, before you were the best. And I mean this sincerely. I worked alongside you because you asked me to join you. I went to meetings with you and I could see how other people held you in high esteem because you were always on the ball, you always had an answer, you always asked questions, and you were very popular, and it was a great way for me, and I was a very lucky man to have worked alongside you for those number of years. I'd like to thank you for that. You taught me quite a lot over the years. You taught me not to be shy and to get to speak to women properly and what have you. So I thank you for all that. Hasn't got me very far, but there you go. So looking back on it all, mate, I'd like to say thank you very much. I've really enjoyed your company for those 55 years. I think it's probably more than that. And I hope that you and I can go on being friends until the end, because I'm 80 next year, you're 80 today, and we've had a good run, and we should run on a lot further. So I'll always be there for you, mate, and I know you will for me. And the people that work around you, I'm very lucky to be working with you. Happy birthday, mate. Look forward to the rest of the weekend and enjoy the rugby. Love from Finn.